Hi guys, welcome back with me, Daniel Parasian Pasaribu. Today I will read to you a story, a children picture book entitled Peterpan, retold by Xavier Pirota. But in this video, I will read chapter 5. Now let's get started. Chapter 5, I believe in fairies. Hush, said Carly. I can hear the native walking the war cry and pirates calling out to each other. Above the cave, a fierce battle was taking place. The pirates had crept up on the native unawares, but the native were a fierce people. They fought back bravely, twirling their tomahawks and leaping from one pirate to another. Tiger Lily was especially brave. Peter Pan had saved her from certain death. Now she was determined to save him. Her father fought beside her, growling fiercely. Below in their cave, Wendy and the Lost Boys heard the sound of the battle grow fainter and fainter. At last there was the sound of beating tombstones. Jones and Michael heard loud whooping sounds. They looked at Peter with joy in their eyes. That means the native ones, didn't they? Said John. They chased Hook and his men away. We are safe. But the native had won. The pirates had taken them all prisoner. The sons of native victory were only a dirty trade. Smee was beating the tombstones. Captain Hook was swapping to fool the Lost Boys. One by one, the Lost Boys climbed out of the cave, and one by one they were captured. The pirates trussed them up like chickens so they couldn't run away. Captain Hook grabbed John, Michael, and Wendy himself, bundled them into the stupid Wendy house hero. Smee and three of the men pushed the children into the Wendy house and tied them up. It was a tight squeeze in there, and the children will hardly breathe. Peter will get you for this, cried John. Yes, shouted Michael. He will feed you to crocodile. Alas, Peter Pan is no more, said Hook. I left him to die on Maron's stroke. No one can save you now, boys. Hook frowned at the first. Take them to the safe, make them walk the plank. Four of the pirates traced the Wendy house to their shoulder and set off. The other pirates followed with the Love Boys. Hook was about to follow when he heard a familiar sound. It sounded like someone snoring, and sounded like Peter Pan snoring. But then couldn't be. Hook thought his ears were playing trick on him. Peter Pan was dead. Hook slipped down the tunnel to the Lost Boys' cave. He couldn't get into the safe himself because there was a jet at the bottom of the tunnel. It was locked. Peered through the bars to see Peter Pan lying on a bed. Hook was furious. How had the boss escaped death? Then Hook spit the medicine bottle on a table nearby. Carefully, he raced through the bars and picked it up with his hook. When it was close enough, he took a small vial from the pocket. Carefully, he poured 3 drops of poison into Peter's medicine bottle. Then he put it back in place. Hook rubbed his hand with glee as he hurried out of the tunnel. Drink, my boy, he sneered. Drink your medicine and die. In the cave, Peter was woke by a bright light zipping around his head. Think, that what's the matter? The pirates had captured Wendy and the boys. Peter leaped out of bed at once. Then we must rescue them. He sneezed loudly and spiked the medicine bottle on the table. Wendy was right. I am getting a cold. I should drink some of before we go. Don't, shouted Tinkerbell. I heard him talking to himself in the jungle. He put poison in your medicine. Nonsense, laughed Peter. He could raise the bottle. The gate was locked. He raised the bottle to his lips. Please don't. Suddenly, Tinkerbell swooped between Peter and his cup. She swallowed the poison himself. Instantly, her black light started to fade. She clasped her tummy. Ting, what's the matter, cried Peter? I told you, whispered the fairy. The medicine was poisoned. Now I'm going to die. Oh, Tinkerbell, said Peter. You saved my life. The fairy did not loudly. Her eyes were even fainter. Her wings fluttered weakly, and she plunged into waterbeds. Ting, cried Peter, what can I do to save you? If more children believe in fairies, mumbled Tinkerbell. I might get better. And then she lay quite still. Peter thought of all the children dreaming of the fun. He spoke to them in their train. If you believe in fires, clap your hand. There was a silence that seemed to last forever. Then Peter heard the faint sound of clapping, coming all the way from the real world. It got stronger and louder till the cave was enjoying with the noise. Tinkerbell moved and opened her eyes. Children still believe in fires. After all, she was safe. Time to rescue Wendy, cried Peter. But first I must find that crocodile. Aboard the Folly Roger, the pirates had tied the children to the mast. Join my crew, boys, roared Hawk. All you have to do is say, down with the king. We rather stay loyal to the king, said Michael. Is that right, boys? We look around and everyone nodded. Hook's nigger, then you shall walk into front. Be brave, boys, called Wendy. Smee and Starkey dragged Michael toward the front. Say your prayers, boy. You will go. We will be the first to go. Just then they heard that awful sound. Tick, tick, tick. It was that crocodile. Captain Hook fell to his knees. In coming on board, Michael, standing on the edge of the plank, tried to not laugh. He called Cyril down into the water. It wasn't the crocodile making that ticking sound. It was Peter pretending to be the crocodile. He was climbing up the side of the ship. The real crocodile was in the water behind him, not making a sound. The cock is its tummy and had dropped down the bus. Okay guys, thank you for watching. It's the end of the chapter 5 of the Peter Pan and see you in the next video.